Well, guys, big SBC today, and he's really well priced in my opinion. Team of the Year honourable mentions. Harry Kane is here. Let's put him into a team and let's review him. Is your team looking a little something like this on FC25 and you want to upgrade it? Well, today I might have a solution for you with lootbar.gg. Lootbar.gg is the fastest place to get your coins, but not only that, they are also the cheapest. Not only are they 8 to 10% cheaper than all other competitors, they're also considerably cheaper than FC points. On top of that, Lootbar are now also offering 8% extra coins on every single order. You can also now buy packs directly from Lootbar, which is cheaper than on the game. And don't just take it from me, a lot of other creators are using Lootbar. And you know you can trust them because their reviews are brilliant. And on top of all of that, guys, they offer a very fast delivery service, getting you your coins within 30 minutes. So if you are looking for FC25 coins, make sure to go to the pinned comment or the description. And when you do go to Lootbar, use code VIPER at checkout to get an extra 8% off. So guys, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I really like the look of this Harry Kane on this game. And the way I play this game is going to mean that this card is going to be great for me. And first thing to look at is the controlled lengthy. I think lengthy's so OP on strikers on this game. He's 6'2", 4-star, 4-star, and right-footed. In terms of roles, of course, he can only play striker. He's got target forward plus, false 9 plus plus, which will be really good for him. Poacher plus plus, and advanced forward plus plus. For play styles, he doesn't have many, but of course, finesse plus is insane. Incisive and long ball on a striker is incredible. Press proven, very good for this card. Aerial, very good for this card. Trivella, going to be okay on this card. And then the big one for me is the first touch plus. He had this on a card last year. I want to say a road to the knockout or a team of the tournament. And it made him absolutely broken. One of my favourite players on the game is actually the Ultimate Succession Olivier Giroud. I put him for a few Evos and he is crazy. Because he's lengthy, it makes him absolutely outrageous. Now, for in-games, he's got okay pace. It's not insane, is it? You know, 84 and 86 isn't bad for Kane. Probably do need to boost that with something, though, overall. His shooting is insane, man. That is insane shooting, isn't it? 98 attack positioning, 99 finishing, 98 shot power, 93 long shots and volleys with 97 penalties. He's also got really good passing. 92 vision, 86 crossing, 92 short pass, 94 long pass, and 88 curve. That is crazy as well, guys, that passing. For his dribbling, he's actually well versed here as well. 85 agility and balance is a big boost for him. 98 reactions and 97 composure. 93 ball control and 88 dribbling. Very good dribbling overall for a big man. He's got 92 jumping, guys. 96 head and accuracy. Only 81 stamina. That shouldn't be a problem, though, on a striker. 91 strength and 85 aggression. The chem style is actually hard for this card because I'm not going to go for an engine. Of course, the Hunter would make sense if he didn't have such good shooting. A Catalyst is actually a good idea for this card. You don't want anything that boosts the shooting, really. And some of you might be saying the engine, right? Because to boost the agility and balance. But I actually think the engine is a waste on this card. Give me a second. Don't lose your minds just yet. I just want to see if this makes him more lengthy. Mostly lengthy and a pace boost. 88 acceleration and 90 sprint speed, so he's actually getting 89 pace here. Maxed out jumping, maxed out strength, 89 aggression, and maxed out head and accuracy. We're going to be playing him on the right-hand side to utilise the Trivellas, and he is going to be on for us, not false 9. I'm going to put him on advanced forward plus plus, and then Griezmann on false 9 plus plus. Let's get into a few games and see if the anchor on Harry Kane's Team of the Year honourable mentions makes a lot of sense. This is now game 1 coming up with Harry Kane, and I think he is going to suit me down to the ground. What a team this guy's got, by the way. Bro, what a team this guy's got. They're all first owner as well. What the hell? Now, Kane is going to feel heavy. You're not going to be able to change that with an engine. He will feel quite heavy. But the big thing for this card is making sure that you do get that first touch buff, and that's going to be 1-0. Oh, man. I tell you something, his shooting will be the best on the game. I'm telling you that 100%. Kane again here. Lovely pass into Griezmann. If you had someone a bit quicker there, they would be in. And the big thing about this card, in my opinion, is that passing and the difference it actually makes. You know, on this game, strikers, generally speaking, don't have very good passing. And it is a bit of a stumbling block for me personally. I like my strikers to be able to pass. So this Kane there is going to be awesome. The first touch buff, guys, is going to be crucial Absolutely crucial for this card. Now, the other thing to consider with him as well, he should dominate in the air. He's up against Team of the Year Saliba here. There you go. Look at that, guys. Just so easy for him. He's not going to be everyone's cup of tea because not everyone likes playing with, like, the heavy, bulky strikers. But I do. And I love the lengthy as well. So if we can get him, you know, moving and get a sprint boost with him on that first touch, he will run in behind really comfortably. Even up against Saliba, Team of the Year, and Stam, he will run in behind really, really easily. I want to try and showcase that too. Not at the minute. Not at the minute. He is heavy. He's definitely quite heavy. Kane again here. There's a sprint boost. There you go. There you go, guys. I'm telling you, this card is going to be crazy. As we go into game 2 with Harry Kane, guys, this card isn't going to be for everyone, but if you like the tanky strikers, he will be the best striker on the game. It's a lot more than just the fact that he's got a really good sprint boost because of the first touch and the lengthy. It's also to do with the fact that his passing can really carry him as well. If he's having a bad game and he's feeling really heavy, you can use him as you know, a passer. This guy's got a 16, but I might have to lock in a little bit in this one. But he's got a lot more to his game than just the simple, oh dear. Oh, good defending, good defending. You know, he what on earth am I seeing? He's also really good in the air, and that's another big positive for me. You know, he will win a lot in the air, and I like playing to that meta as well. Oh my God, look at him go. He's going to get caught up by Hernandez here, isn't he? He's still done really, really, really well. And here he goes again. Sprint boost. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So unlucky we haven't scored there. That sprint boost is crazy from this card, I have to say. Nice. Oh, go on, Kane. Fight for it. Yeah, nice. He's got good strength, guys. Really bloody good strength. And I know the anchor is crazy to put on this card, but you really do have to trust me. And the boost it gives him, you know, making him mostly lengthy over controlled, in my opinion, is a really good boost. And it feels like it in game as well, you know. The lengthy is really underrated on this game. Oh, he's got past Hernandez. This card's outrageous. Oh, man. I mean, you have to get the first touch plus buff, but if you can, his sprint boost is crazy. This is a sweaty, sweaty game as well, guys. This card's impressing me a lot, man. He's not your typical striker. I think that's very, very important that we say that. He is heavy. He is really heavy, but his runs are very good. He's got very good attacking AI, as you can see there, the kind of movements he's making. His passing is really good. His finesse shots, we haven't really tried out too much, but it's Travella's. Very nice early doors. And yeah, he's going to be one of them cards that might not be meta on the surface to a lot of people, but you just have to trust me and watch the way I play with him. Get an understanding of the way to play with him. And he'll be a monster for you, I promise you. Once again, up to Harry, I expect him to win that. Yeah, man, he's sick in the air, guys. Really good in the air. What a ball that is from Foden as well. And Harry Kane's in again here. Guys, I don't want to overreact, but this card is incredible. Yes, Kane. Now, what I would say, guys, about this card as well, that I think is quite important to mention, is pairing him up with someone that's a bit quicker than what I've got here in Griezmann might be the play. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Why haven't they given him a 5-star weak foot? I don't know. Nice, Kane. Ooh. Look at the physical there up against Ziza as well, man. I mean, he is a specimen as well, guys. Like, he actually is a bit of a specimen. I really like that about him. That's a lovely pass. Yeah, man, I've got to say, this Kane is something. Well, guys, as expected, I absolutely love this Harry Kane. Do I think the anchor is the play for him? I would say if you like lengthy, absolutely. If you don't care about lengthy, then put an engine on him and boost up the agility and balance, because that is the only problem I really have with him, bar maybe having the 5-star weak foot, which he doesn't have, is he is very, very heavy. The only time you can get good dribbling from this card is when you do fire it into him and get the first touch buff. He's got okay left stick as well because of the press proven, but overall you're not going to get too much from his dribbling at all. His pace with the anchor on the mostly lengthy was very good. He's a bit of a straight line runner. If you are ever going to get the sprint boost with him or step overs, that's what you're going to want to do. You're not going to want to do like zigzag runs with him. He can't do that. But in a straight line, he will beat almost any centre-back. And I know that's outrageous to say, but in a straight line with the first touch plus buff, he is really, really hard to stop. And it's not just because of all the things I just mentioned there. It's because he's 6'2". It's because of his body type. It's because of his strength. He's super, super strong. He's got a massive body type. And he's really physical up against the centre-backs, which I also am a big fan of. His shooting is the best on the game. His finesse shots are outrageous. His Travellas are the best you'll use on the game. He has got, single-handedly, the best shooting I have used on FC25. Better than Haaland, better than your R9s, better than Bale. Incredible shooting on this card. Passing is a big selling point for me on this card as well. He's got long ball silver, so it's not absolutely perfect, but being able to find him over the tops is really nice. If you play a 4-4-2 or a formation that uses wide players, then that's a great ability to have with this card. Incisive is also really overpowered right now, and his through balls are excellent. As we've already talked about the dribbling, I'm not going to go over it too much, but he is quite heavy, and that's the bottom line there. Physically, he's an absolute monster as well, guys. And, you know, honestly, do you know what? I will sit here and say that this is the best striker on FC25 for my playstyle. If you don't like the heavy, bulky strikers, you will despise this card. But also, I think EA have priced this one really well, which is another big positive. And yeah, guys, I really do think you should complete this one. If you're not used to using the heavy strikers, watch the gameplay and see how I do play with them. And not only that, give it a try, man. You know, he can play as a single striker, or he can play in a two-striker formation. But if you do play him in a two-striker, I've got Griezmann here, not really the fastest. I would certainly recommend you go for someone that's got quick step or rapid plus and try and feed balls into that striker from Harry Kane, right? That is the way to play with him. He's not going to score every single chance. He's going to be feeding the other striker quite a lot in a two-striker formation. And he could definitely play in a one-striker formation as well. I would also recommend, I played him on Advanced Forward plus. I would also recommend False 9 plus, as he's got incredible passing for that. And he's a good target man as well, right? So this card is incredible in my opinion. And I think you really should complete him. I think he's really well priced. And he is the best sharpshooter on the game, 100%.